What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first episode of my bulking season series. I'm so excited to bring this to you guys. I don't post a ton of super informative content on here, so my goal with this series is to do just that, teach you guys how to properly bulk, what to expect when you're bulking. I think I have like 11 video ideas already written out and planned for the videos. I'm going to be doing this series over the next like 4 to 5 months. It won't be every single video that I'm doing, but it will be an ongoing series on my channel. And yeah, I'm just really excited about this. Also wearing this new Gymshark sweatshirt cropped hoodie. I don't believe the release date has been announced yet, but it is coming to you guys later this month. So to start off this video, I'm just going to be talking to you guys a little bit about my goals going into this whole bulking season and what that even means for those of you who have no idea what I mean when I say bulking. Basically what I'm talking about is increasing my body weight while also increasing my strength and hopefully muscle size in the gym. The overall goal of a bulk is to add muscle mass to your body, and I think one of the biggest misconceptions, or I don't even think it's a misconception, I just get the question a lot. People want to stay lean while bulking. I get the question, how do I not gain fat in a bulk? It's not possible. You are inevitably going to gain fat mass when you are aiming to gain muscle mass, because in order to gain muscle mass, you need to be eating more calories than your body needs to maintain its current weight. If you go back and watch my macro video, which I can link down below, you will see that there's a certain amount of calories your body needs to maintain its current body weight, body mass, all of those things. If you want to add body mass, you need to eat above those calories. And if you want to lose body mass, preferably body fat in that case, in a cut, you need to be eating less than your maintenance calories. So the point of a bulk is to add size, and the main goal is to add muscle mass, but overall you're going to be gaining fat and muscle mass. So that's what I mean when I say bulking. It's bulking season, basically just increasing my calories above my maintenance over time to increase my muscle mass. The other way that you achieve that is by applying progressive overload in the gym, which basically means over time that you are increasing the volume of weight that you are lifting, and volume is your sets, your reps, and your weight. So you can increase your volume by increasing any one of those three things or a mix of the three. One of my videos in this series will be my workout split, and I'll probably do like a week's worth of workouts in the video all sped up. But that will be later down the road as I'm like a little bit deeper into my bulk. That way, because I'm kind of playing around with my split right now, seeing what works best for me and all of those things. This will be my third time bulking. This is my first time doing it with a coach. I will have Sarah linked down below. I've been working with her since March and I love her dearly. She has helped me so much, not just with my physical fitness and progress, but a lot with my mental and spiritual. So if you guys do not follow her, I definitely recommend checking her out. I don't believe she's taking on any individual clients, but she does do like seasonal challenges, and that is how you can start working with her and then move to a more individualized coaching relationship with her if you so choose. I did not take that route, but I know Sarah personally, and so yeah, all that about Sarah will be down below. But getting back to it, this will be my first bulk with a coach. So Sarah will be doing all of my macros, food, all that. I will still be doing my workouts. I can do my own macros, but it's just really hard for me, especially during a bulk, to stay accountable, wanting to take my progress pictures because obviously I'm gaining fat. So that's a bit of a mental struggle, but having somebody to just be more objective or subjective, I can never remember which is like opinion, which is fact, but having somebody to look at me and gauge my progress aside from myself doing that, because it can be a little bit hard to do that for yourself. But like I said, this is my third one. So last winter I did my first like official real bulk when I knew what I was doing. My sophomore year of college I bulked, but I really just was trying to eat more food. It wasn't like super planned, or I just didn't really have like a huge end goal. I just wanted to start increasing my calories because I was on pretty low calories back then. But anyways, so again, third real bulk, and I'm super duper excited about this one. I think that this is going to be my most successful bulk, and yeah, I just have really high hopes and good intentions going into this bulk. I'm trying to keep a positive mindset. There will be a few videos in this series about the mental side of bulking, how to deal with the weight gain, how to see your body changing and deal with that mentally, because I know that that is something that a lot of girls struggle with, and it's something that holds a lot of people back from bulking and increasing their overall calories, because it can be a serious mental battle to forcibly like make yourself gain weight. It's really hard. So that will definitely be covered in this series, and I'm really excited about those videos. But my major goals in this bulk are to, one, increase my calories. I guess I didn't really cover this, but let me just say this super short and quick. I'm going to explain this more in like my nutrition videos. The reason that people bulk is so that they can increase their like maintenance calories. So in the most simple terms, I'm just trying to think about how I can do this without rambling and explaining myself for 20 minutes. The more lean muscle mass that you have in your body, the more calories you burn at rest. Muscles burn more calories than fat mass does in your body. So when you bulk and increase your muscle mass, you're also increasing your maintenance calories, or the amount of food you have to eat to maintain your current body mass. So by bulking, increasing your mass, your muscle mass, you're increasing the amount of calories that you have to eat. So next time you cut, the amount of calories that you have to cut in order to lose body fat are going to be higher than they were the last time you cut if you bulk properly. So I guess that's another reason that people bulk. So my goals for this bulk are to increase my calories so I can cut on more calories than I did last cut, and also so like physique goal wise, I really want to bring up my shoulder development and my arms. I don't dislike my arms, I just want like very sculpted and defined arms. So, and what else? I would like to develop my quads a little bit more, as well as my glutes. My glutes are such a lacking muscle group for me, and it's really hard for me to like see a dramatic or see a difference in size with my glutes. So that is a huge goal of mine. And also I have very large calves, but over the past couple years I just haven't been training them as much as I used to. So another goal is to bring up the definition of my calves. They don't need to be any bigger. I just don't really have a whole lot of definition there anymore because I don't train them very frequently. So those are my goals with the bulk. I'm about to insert a couple clips of like a little physique update for you guys so you can see where I'm starting at. I'm currently 153 pounds as of this morning. And I will also throw my current macros on the screen here. These are my starting macros, so by the end of my bulk I'll probably be up a good 800-900 calories. Fingers crossed, we'll see. Like I said, that's not for me to decide. That is on Sarah to give me protocols for. But yeah, here are my current macros, and then here's my physique update. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little physique update before I start. I just want to let you know this is a Gymshark swimsuit like bikini top, and these are a pair of their underwear, and I also just put on self tanner like a couple hours ago, so it might be a little streaky, and I have my socks on. So yeah, here is what I am looking like. It is 9:30. I've had coffee and water today, and I weighed in at 152 pounds this morning. Okay, so now that you guys have to see where I'm starting at, to be honest, I would like to be starting with a little bit less body fat than I have right now, but it is what it is. We're starting where we're at, and I can always cut eventually and lose the body fat. This is a bit of a mental battle for me, but I have done this twice before, so I'm a little bit more comfortable dealing with the mental struggles that come with my bulk. I'm excited to touch on those in future videos for you guys because, like I said, I know that it is a big reason that a lot of people don't bulk, and a big reason why a lot of people stop short of their bulk and don't give themselves optimal time to actually increase their muscle mass. Just two quick little things and then this video will be over. I'm trying to keep it pretty short and sweet. But how to structure your own bulk and your own plan. I would recommend at the very least finding some sort of workout plan, or if you're like a certified trainer, writing out a workout plan anywhere from like 8 to 10 weeks long before you start your bulk, just so you have a better idea of what you're doing. I know that KK has a good bulking guide, and honestly a lot of the workout guides that you see on the internet that are aimed for like cutting and all those things, as long as they're not heavily cardio based, they can be used for bulking absolutely, as long as you are applying progressive overload. For example, my nattbfit guide 2 is technically marketed towards people who want to body recomp. And I explain this in my guide, but if you follow that and you are in a caloric surplus, which means you're eating more calories than your body needs at maintenance, you can use it as a bulking guide as long as you're applying progressive overload, which means you're increasing your volume over time in the gym. All of that is explained in my guide. I will have the link down below if you guys want to check it out. And this will be going up before Black Friday, but I will be doing a Black Friday sale, so if you guys have been interested in getting it, just wait a couple weeks and I will have a good sale for you. But most workout guides and plans can be used for bulking, even if they don't label themselves as like bulking guides, as long as it's not like HIIT cardio based, like heavily cardio, not a lot of lifting. I would say as long as you're in a surplus, it can be used for bulking, given that you are applying progressive overload. So that is where I would start. And then also, if you've never tracked your macros before, again, my video will be linked down below, and I will teach you guys how to find your current calories, what your maintenance calories should be, how to adjust for your goals, bulking or cutting, and then how to adjust as you go along in your bulk or cut. But that would be the next place I would turn to, starting with your calories, seeing how much food you're intaking now, how much your body should be getting, and then working towards bringing your calories up so you are in a caloric surplus over time. The other thing that I want to talk about is a bulk should last a good anywhere from, I would say, 4 months minimum up to 7 or 8. So it should be a slow increase in calories. It's not like you're eating, say, 2,000 calories at maintenance and then the next week you start your bulk and you're at 3,000 calories. It should be a slow increase over time. So I would say anywhere from like 100 to 200 calories a week. Most of those calories should be coming from your carbs. I tend to keep my protein pretty equal between my cutting and my bulking phases. I'm right around 145 grams, but I don't foresee that getting any higher than like 150, 152 throughout this bulk. The majority of my calories being increased will come from more carbs and more fats, primarily more carbs just because I prefer them. But most studies show that as long as protein is held consistent between the diet, it doesn't matter if the calories, like more calories are coming from carbs or fats. Anyway, that's a little bit of a tangent, but I would just say plan it out. Do not throw yourself into this and think that you can do like an 8-week mini bulk, because you're really not going to be doing anything besides putting on excess body fat. It's really, really, really hard to gain lean muscle mass, so you need to give your body enough time to adjust to the caloric surplus, the progressive overload, all of those things. Another important thing that I think a lot of people miss out on or just don't really put a lot of stress on in a bulk is recovery. So you may think, oh, I'm bulking, I'm gonna hit legs 3 or 4 days a week. No. 2 is probably enough for you, and you should be giving yourself at least 1 rest day, if not 2 or 3. I'll probably be doing 2 throughout this bulk just because that seems to be what works best for my schedule. But make sure that you are giving yourself enough time to recover. Make sure that you are still drinking your water. And I think the biggest thing that the fitness industry neglects to talk about, especially when you're bulking and when you're cutting, but especially when you're bulking, is getting enough sleep. I get at least 7.5 hours, if not 8.5 every single night, and that is like a non-negotiable for me. I cannot function the next day, and I will not work out if I did not get at least 7.5 hours of sleep. So please make sure that you are getting sleep, quality sleep. Don't sleep with your TV on, don't sleep with your lights on. Turn all the lights off, get under your blanket. If you guys have a hard time falling asleep, there are so many guided meditations you can find on Spotify, YouTube, Headspace, all of those things. But please make sure that you guys are getting enough sleep, because if you are not, you're increasing stress levels in your body, which can lead to more fat gain as opposed to muscle gain, and you may not be performing as optimally in the gym as you could if you got enough sleep. So those are all things to think about when you are planning out your bulk. I prefer to do my bulking in the winter just because I usually have more clothes on, more layers, so you can't see if I'm really gaining excess body fat. Just making sure that you give yourself enough time, you're eating enough, enough and slowly increasing your calories over time, that you're applying progressive overload in the gym, you're getting enough sleep and enough water. Those are all the things that I would think about and consider before you decide to jump in a bulk. Are you in a place where you can do those things? Are you going to be traveling a lot? Or are you just going to have a hard time sticking to the schedule with all of the things you have going on in your real life? Because I realize I'm a student, I'm by myself, I don't have a family. I mean, I have a family, but it's not like I'm a mom taking care of kids. So there's a lot of different variables. Everybody is in their own place in life, but these are all things to consider before entering a bulk. All right, you guys, I think that is everything that I wanted to cover in this video. I hope that you enjoyed and learned something, and at the very least, I hope that this got you excited for the rest of this series. I'm super excited for all of the fun videos I'm going to be bringing you, and I hope to see you guys again. Don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, leave me a comment of any kind of video you'd want to see or anything you want to see touched on in any of these bulking series videos. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.